know about you, but I am always struggling with organizing my chaotic and ever-growing files on my computer's desktop. Did you know that Canva actually has templates to help you with laptop organization? Welcome to Canva Tutorials by Like It or Not, a channel where you can learn the remarkable projects Canva has to offer. If you are viewing this lesson to gain information on how to produce your own desktop wallpaper template to customize, modify, and alter it to fit your fluctuating needs, keep watching. Let's get started with how to refresh your computer with Canva for free. There are over 700 templates when you keyword search desktop wallpaper on Canva's homepage. Filter down to free and you'll have lots of diverse choices. But I did want to note that sometimes you see a template and you want to use it as inspiration for colors and you really like the colors. But don't just get rid of the template, because if you do, then all the document colors are going to go away. So you're just going to duplicate it and then you can get rid of the one and work on that. Here's our second template. And I just want to go over that most templates are really easy to recreate because really they're mostly just a combination of shapes, really. And of course, fonts. Sometimes there's elements or whatnot. Now, I'm going to get rid of a few elements and text components to customize this template. So let's say you wanted a really big calendar. Well, there you go. You can have your really big calendar, and let's say you wanted it down there. You can even create a duplicate of this color. And you'll notice that there are some pink lines that pop up on the screen, and it just aligns things for you, which is really helpful. You can actually change the colors and your text, and Canva has made that super easy with styles. Now, let me show you how I get to styles. I get to styles by clicking whatever I want to change, and it's going to be with my color. And I go and I type what I want. So let's say I type in cream. It doesn't matter what you type in. I could type in blue, anything, and it's going to say, get a designer's touch. And then it's going to pop up with this thing called styles. That's how I get it for the first time, and then it's there for me. And it allows me to change the fonts. So I could change all the fonts in this to Poppins Bold. It just allows me to change things up with good font combinations. Let's go to colors. I could change the colors. Let's see if I can find one that I think would be cool. I don't really like that, but there's a shuffle button and I can shuffle around within the template to see if there's any colors that I like. Do you see? Then there's all. It gives both font and color recommendations. Let's look at the calendar here. I'm just getting rid of all this so you can see the calendar better because I'm going to make it larger. You'll notice that it actually is a group of numbers, and I'm going to click Ungroup, and you can select them all by just highlighting and selecting them. Here we go. I moved them all. Now, if an image is under it, you can't really do that because it makes the shape move. There's two ways to get around it. First, you can lock down the shape. There's a lock in the upper corner here. There we go. And then I can do it that way. Or you can also select it and then click the Shift key and select the other items you want to move. Let's say I wanted to move those as well. Then look, I was able to move them all as a group. I always create timestamp chapters in all of the Canva tutorials that are longer than 3 minutes. Check the description to see what they are so you can watch and re-watch the segments you need. Thanks so much for supporting this channel. Let's generate our own custom desktop design with grids. Keep watching to the end to be able to learn the 3 bonus tips I'll share with you about both Canva grids and frames. Sometimes when you choose a template, it won't have the scrolling page template like you're used to, and you just need to go between your layers like this instead of scrolling. And you can add pages and such by clicking the 3 dots when you hover over it. Let me go to this one because I want to talk about grids. This is actually a grid, and I did that so that it could be organized, and I found this grid by searching grid. You can add an S, it doesn't matter. And I just found the template that I liked, which was a 5 grid panel. And I may have flipped it around because you can do that. With this one, I did lock it, and I locked it because I wanted to put a couple overlays over things. And with grids, if you take in an image, let me go to Pixabay and just grab this coffee image. I unlock it. Then if I'm just trying to move the document around, then it's going to try to fall into a grid. You see what's happening here? And I might not want that. So once I get things the way I like them, then I go ahead and pro tip is lock it. That way I can put something over top of it and shrink it down and do a little overlay. Maybe I would want to do an overlay here and then do the transparency to make it lighter. That's what I did here and moved it backward. You can move things like this and add a secondary grid. You can customize your grids by using multiple grids. Now we need to talk about how to get it on your computer. Let's talk this one. You'd go up here, download, and download is a PNG, and then select the page that you want as your wallpaper. Done, and download. You right click on the mouse and click Personalize, and this should come up, and you just browse until you find the right image. Now you will see that it took me several tries to get it the way I wanted it, and I came up with a brilliant shortcut while trying to work through that. Another feature of segment 6 will include this brilliant shortcut. Do you enjoy these Canva tutorials? Be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. This will empower you to be alerted when Canva Tutorials premieres new videos, because I will be chatting live and can answer questions about using Canva on the spot. Turning on the notifications allows you to be well informed. Are you ready for the 3 bonus tips and brainstorming session? Keep watching, and when it's time, comment below which of the brainstorm ideas is your favorite. The best tip I can give you is that once you've created a base for your desktop, is go ahead and place it on your desktop. Move all of your file folders and images and things around to where you want them. And then do a print screen so that you can put it on a new canvas. And we're going to replace the background here so that you can see, because then you can create little black boxes to put your most used items. Let's move on to tip number 2, which is about grids. I kind of am obsessed with them. I have to admit it. They have so many options, but sometimes I get so overwhelmed trying to find the one I want that I wind up using a double grid method instead. And let me just show you a very simple 4 method, which I did show you earlier, which was just bringing this over. And then there I am adding another custom grid. Now let me show you another quick grid trick, is that you can actually change the spacing in it up here at the top panel if you would like. What I love about grids is that I can add images into them. I don't have to size the image if I don't want to. Sometimes you need to size the image, but I can add things in there. And if I change my mind and want something different, I don't have to resize another image. I can just pop in the image. There's something called frames. If you go to Elements, and I love frames just as much as I love grids. I just don't talk about them as much. And type in frames, and there's these little doohickeys that you can put and create awesome things, including text boxes. Or rather, I'm sorry, not text boxes. DAD. Father's Day is coming up. Why don't we make a dad? Dad. Right. What if I wanted to do that and make it this? Now, a question that someone had was, can you copy style within grids? I don't know. Let's see. I click the D and I'm going to click copy style. I'm going to click on A. You can copy style. I have two questions that I need answered. Question 1. Would you prefer a tutorial on YouTube headers, where I go through templates and I also create your own design without a template? Or would you prefer to create optical illusions? This is kind of the idea of what I would teach in that lesson. How to create this look or a look similar to it. Comment YouTube headers if that's your preference. Comment optical illusions if that has you more intrigued. Question 2. I want to produce a Canva tutorial overview video, but in the process of creating it, I realized it was going to take possibly months to get the entire thing out if I did it in one shot. My question is, would you rather wait for the 2-hour video to premiere, or would you prefer a 6-episode arc in 20-minute segments instead? Each Canva outline lesson would premiere on a different week. The schedule would be determined. Leave your input so that I can involve you in my decision-making process. I'll make a decision on July 5th and announce it on July the 9th. You've made it this far. You must love the content created in this video. Check out the info and end cards to find more videos like this one. Was that too much? It was too much. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments and I'll happily address any concerns you may have. It might even inspire me to create new content. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. I really do appreciate all of your support. Have a great day. See you next time. Bye.